it stopped recording. I don't know when. Ah, I heard a beep. Hopefully I've caught it. Okay, so we're going to pop some glue on the back of here. Just get off those fibres. Hopefully, mind you, if it cut out earlier you might have missed the boring bit. Do you know we could have sewn this? Ah, we could have sewn it. Okay, so there we go. Now, obviously, she is playing the piano, so we could have piano here. I don't know yet, because I would like to put some words on the other pockets, although it'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, on here? So we've now got a little book cover. So now we're going to grab a few pages. Now I've got my scrap box here, and I've got, that's not very good. I have somewhere in here got whole pages. Perfect. So we've kind of got half our notebook here. So I just want a bit of torn sheet music. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller because this is going to be a little bit too wide for our book. So I'm going to have to trim a little bit of that. So that's one page. Oh, do you know the amount of times I've lost this ruler underneath my board? Don't like that sound. So we've got a little page. What else I've got actually in here? It looks like it's pretty plain now. What's that? Oh. A little bit of line. Gift tickets. And I've got another piece of music paper, that'd be cool. I'm just going to trim this so I know it's going to fit inside here. Actually, look, don't need to. That's pretty perfect. Bonus. What I am going to do though is I am going to crop the corners. A little bit of that in there. So, did I already put, no, what did I do with that? Maybe this is a good time to use the crocodile because there's quite a lot of pages here. So, this is where 1/2 inch is the big one. I'll put those in. Can you see? If you have a look at the difference between those two corners, I'm hoping you can see that. They really aren't anywhere near as neat. Nowhere near. Hopefully someone will say, you're doing it wrong. and you're going to give me a handy hint as to what I'm doing wrong. So we have our little pages, and what we're going to do is we're going to sew them in, and because it's quite small we're just going to use a pretty straightforward pamphlet stitch, and I think I'm going to use the black. So we need at least twice the length of the book in thread, and I'm using wax linen thread, needle, and I'm going to thread it. Ready? Found them all. I'm just going to have a little look at the pages. I'm happy with them. And line this up. Now, I don't know if any of you saw the little craft with me I did with my niece Lizzie. Hi Lizzie. Where's my ruler? Now I am going to just kind of work out the centre, which will now be 7.5. You should absolutely use some kind of guide, but because this is only a small notebook, I think we're fine to just go straight through. So what did I do? There we go. Obviously, if you were doing a bigger book with lots of pages in, you could make yourself a template. You would use your template to line it up, pierce your holes, and then remove your template to not make the same mistake I did previously and left the template in. So nice and simple this is, because we don't have a lot of pages to hold in. Okay, so this thread is hanging out this side. So we went through the middle hole, up through the top hole, down through the bottom hole, and we're going to come back up through the centre. But this time we want to come the other side of that centre thread, like so. I'm going to give that a little tug just to make sure that's tight. Have a look at the other side, make sure you're happy with that, and then we can tie that off. And we know that's going to hold because we have one side of the thread either side of that. Now, because this is going in a file folder, I'm not going to hang beads on that or anything, but what I am going to do is just trim this down. With my rubbish scissors. That's what happens when you buy cheap pairs of scissors, I suppose. It's my own fault. So now we have the majority of this little notebook done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find two. Pretty perfect, aren't they? Did we have a child? No, we didn't have a child on the front, so it's quite nice. I think these are perfect. Two images that we can use for the pocket on the inside, and if we round these corners we're not actually going to lose anything major from the image. But the first thing I would do is mount these, so I'm going to have to leave it here for today. So we have our two images on the inside. This notebook will go in the backside pocket, and that is just going to give that's quite sturdy with the notebook in there. And then we've still got plenty of room for pockets, although I've got something planned for this one also. Should I show you? No, I'm not going to show you yet. I'm going to wait until I've finished the whole file folder. So that's our little booklet. So what I'm going to do before we come back is I'm going to mount these and trim the corners ready to go in as our pockets. Oh, sorry, I'm getting really dry, that's why I need to stop. for our pockets. I'll mount them, I'll sew one, and we'll actually sew the other one, so I can show you how I sew around the corners. And that would be the little notebook that goes inside. So next time we'll work on tags, so we'll get some tags made next time. Thank you again for watching. I hope you've got something out of it. I know it was only a little notebook really. I'm just thinking, I really do want that word piano there. I'm going to stick it on. I'm going to do it. I don't know if any of you out there are going, no! Somebody did actually say they were talking to me saying, pick the other image, pick the other image. Not that one. So let's put that. I like it. I like it a lot. So there we go. It's coming along. It's getting there. I'm sorry it's slow going. But tags next time. Tags and the pockets and a little bit of sewing. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon.